So, I was just driving, just got in my car, and for the conviction put on me, I wanted to share it with you. I don't know what I'm gonna title it yet because it really just hit me, and I'm just going with it right now. But I got in my car. I'm gonna try to show you here. Every time I turn my car on, I get these computer notifications. That one check front tire pressures, washer fluid. It's different things that it tells me. So it lets me know what's going on with my car. And it has been happening embarrassingly, I'll say, for, I guess, a couple months now. And I've just been ignoring it. And it's interesting because I remember when I got this car, this is was one of my dream cars that I worked my way up to. And before, I had an older car that didn't give me the information, and I would have issues. I would have blowouts. I would just have issues where I would get frustrated, and I would feel like, why is this happening? And if I just had a better car, if I had something to tell me, if I had a way of knowing that my tires were bad, I would have. It could have been avoided. And so I would get blowouts, and I would feel bad or victimized or frustrated because I'm going through these hard things in life. So now I have this new car, and I still have the car telling me what needs to be done, but yet I'm still not doing it. And it really convicted me because it's evidence that it doesn't matter what tools you have, what information you have. All that stuff is irrelevant if you don't do what it takes, do what you're supposed to do to fix the problem. Information without action is pointless. It's just information. So that was really convicting to me, and because the reality of it is, like I said, we all go through things in life where we just say the solution, if we had something different, if we had something better, if we had more money, if we had more time, if we had better whatever, instead of just recognizing that having that isn't gonna fix the problem until we decide to do something with what we have. I didn't need necessarily the information to tell me that my tire pressures were low. It could have been on me to check my tire pressures before. And once again, and that's evidence because I have something telling me, and yet for 2 months I haven't done it yet. I still haven't addressed it. And so we go through that in life sometimes, where we say if we had this, and then we get what we say if we had, but yet the problem still remains the same. So if you're going through the same stuff at several phases of your life, in several different places in your life, in several different positions, and the only constant is yourself, then we must then look in the mirror and self-check ourselves and say, you know what, self-examine ourselves and say, you know what, not in the negative, and it's nothing to feel bad about. It's just a matter of recognizing what it is and fixing it, and saying, you know what, maybe the problem is not I needed that stuff. The problem is I need to fix something inside of me. I need to examine myself and work on these things inside of me. There was another point that I wanted to make as well. I'm trying to draw it before I, in fact, let me pause it so I can think about it. Hold on, so I don't leave it out. Hold on. Okay, yeah, and so that was another point that I was going to want to make. It's kind of what I said on another video. As I said, information without action is useless, but also we think that means by seeing it and ignoring it. It's not really a matter of ignoring it. It's also a matter of, I'll get to it. It's a matter of, I'll get to it at this point, or I'll get to it eventually. Because it's just like I said, the enemy's goal is not to keep you from getting where you, to keep you from going anywhere. It's just to keep you from doing what you're supposed to do. So if you're supposed to change the tire, his goal is to tell you, check it and don't check your air pressure. It's to tell you, just do it later instead of stopping right now and doing it now. So that's another thing. A lot of times we fixate in our minds that we're more busy than we really are instead of just doing it. And sometimes Nike had the best slogan, very simple, just do it. So hopefully this helped you. If you did, like it, share the video, send it to somebody that can appreciate it. If you didn't, just move on with your life. Don't go around disliking stuff, okay? Stop doing all that mean stuff in the world, okay? All right. Is Wyman out?